I remember getting into a conversation. I'm not going to say with who because, they may eventually listen to this podcast. I don't know. And this person basically accused me of being a relativist. I'd never heard the term before, relativist. I mean, I'd heard the term relative.
Can you define it, please? 'Cause I don't know what it is.
I don't even really know. I don't know. I mean, I had somebody tell me once that relativism is a really bad thing. Not the same person, but I made this comment about the fact that somebody accused me of being a relativist, and this other person said that's not a good thing. It's what's politically happening in the world today. I think we'll have to look it up, but basically they meant it as a negative thing, that I don't believe in anything, that everything is relative, in my opinion.
So in your opinion, everything is relative?
Yes.
Okay.
Based on your perspective. So, you have a different idea of what truth is than I do. And Carl has a different idea of what truth is. And even in any situation and any conversation and anything that happens, we each perceive that differently based on our own past, our habits, our beliefs, the what I call filters. The idea was that everybody's perspective is different, that it's all relative based on the person. Like truth is relative. And he accused me of being a relativist.
What's the opposite, an absolutist?
I would think. Yeah, somebody who believes that this is the truth and it's absolutely the truth. But what would you consider an absolute? I mean, I'm not a scientist, so, and I'm really not a theologian.
Right. As somebody just like, as a common civilian.
Mm-hmm. Just as a normal person who's relatively intelligent. I mean, would you say God is absolute? I mean, no, because everybody's has their own perspective of God, so there's no absolute.
Right. Even if you just take two different religions,
yeah,
they both have their own God.
Yeah,
it's not the same person.
Even this table, according to scientists, doesn't exist. It's just a bunch of atoms that we perceive as matter.
Right.
So what's absolute about this? I suppose maybe the atom absolute, but even when they did studies on the atom was mostly nothing, no space. There was mostly nothing there, right?
Right. Right. It's like Schrödinger's cat.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's absolute? I don't know what absolute is.
I don't know. It seems like being called a relativist, as long as they're not calling you an annoying relativist, because there's a difference between being a relativist and being an annoying one.
Mm-hmm.
I think relativism is annoying when it's used as a veil for permitting mediocrity.
Yes, and that is what this other gentleman was telling me, is it keeps people from achieving anything. It's like they're, yeah.
But I don't think I have any like global, universally true absolutes.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm doing my best.
I can't think of any.
Try to be above average.
Mm-hmm. I mean, certainly not in my world, my mindfulness world.
Thanks again for joining us today. If you'd like to connect with us on social media, you can find Annamarie at Mindfully Annamarie. You can find myself at Emily VDW, and you can find Evan at _Evan Ryan. We'll talk to you next week.